When I met Tommy Lee Jones for Double Jeopardy, I met him. I had to go down to Austin, where he lived in Texas. He memorised the whole thing. Didn't matter what scene I mentioned, he could just come out with the dialogue because he wanted to do it and he was professional.
You know, Bruce, I'm a big fan of an actor's reaction to dialogue. Sometimes the reaction is more powerful to me than the dialogue being delivered from the opposite direction. And I think that this is an area that you really work on a lot with that aspect of actors in your films.
No, you're right. I've often said to actors, it's often as interesting to watch someone thinking as talking. And I've said to the actor who may have little or no dialogue in the scene, I said, remember, your reactions are as important as what he or she is saying. And I said, and I can tell straight away from the look in your eyes if you're only waiting for a cue for your line. And I said, that doesn't work. I said, the involvement has to be total. You have to be completely in the moment when someone else is talking. But always when I'm casting, I like to meet the actors. I want them to have read the script by the time I met them. Then I want them to talk to me about the script, so then I get a clear sense of what they understand about the character they're being asked to play. And sometimes if their take on it is interesting, it's very encouraging. Sometimes you find they have no idea at all, and sometimes you find they didn't bother to read it, in which case I wouldn't bother to cast them. But quite often they've read the script, they'll have something interesting to say, and then they will talk about it.
It surprises me just how many actors do not know how to deliver their scene. The impression I get sometimes is that they've read through it very casually. They've kind of waltzed on in there thinking that they'll wing it on the day, and it's exposed. You can pick up on it straight away.
Yes. And you usually find too, a lot of those actors that you mentioned at the start of this that I'd worked with who are very famous, I've often found that the more famous they are, the easier they are to work with. And of course, one of the reasons that they are that famous is that they're adaptable and collaborative.